There are far too many good Christian ladies that I know that have to go visit their children in prison. Good Christian ladies that have children that never call them, children that never come to see them, children that are strung out on dope, children that are in all kind of illicit relationships, shacked up, got children out of wedlock everywhere. They don't just look like thugs, they are thugs. And their children, it's getting worse generation after generation after generation. Friend, at some point, we have to break the cycle. We are not, I don't give a rip what your book says, we are not evolving. You can look at you look at our generation, you look at the 1940s and what came out of that generation. You look at what was born in the 30s and that generation. You even look at what was born in the 50s and what came out of that generation. And then turn around and look at what came out of the 70s and the 80s. You look at our schools. You look at our churches. You look at our politicians. You look at our businesses. You look at our manufacturing. See, I don't see any manufacturing. I know! Because we're a whole country full of lazy bums. How'd that happen? Because we are devolving. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Instead of getting stronger and smarter, we're leaving it to a few to set up computers and automated devices to do all of our work for us so we don't have to think. We sit in front of that idiot box all day and stare at it, and it entertains us. Man, when I was a kid, I didn't even want to watch TV. I wanted to ride my bike and climb a tree and beat up the kids over on the next block and break a window with a rock or something. I mean, we were all kinds of creativity. We want to build a fort and manufacture guns and light fireworks up. Do all kinds of stuff. So you were a bad kid. I was. But I had a brain and I could think. These kids today, man, you turn the TV off and they're lost. You turn the TV off for half a second, they're just, I'm bored. No, you're dumb. Just go outside. You got kids that are teenagers, can't ride a bike, can't swim, can't throw or catch a ball, can't swing a hammer, couldn't cut a board or a tree, can't cut the grass, can't paint a fence, couldn't change a tire to save their life. Something wrong with that. We have to be level-headed. We have to understand that although the TV may have some good uses, it may bring good information, it can also wreck your family. We need to realize that anything that comes into your home is invading your private space. You had better know what's going on. Most of you mothers here today would probably not allow some strange couple to come into your house and fornicate in your living room. Probably would not allow drug users to come into your home and do lewd acts of drugs and do illicit drugs in front of your family. You wouldn't even think of that. You'd never allow that, and yet you do every day if you're not careful on what's coming through that television. You're allowing people to come and fornicate in front of your children. You're allowing your children to be exposed to language that they don't need to hear. You're allowing illicit drug use inside your home, and your children are getting more commonplace with it. They're getting more comfortable with it. It's a numbing effect. And if you don't say no, Mama, nobody will. By the way, it'd be a little easier to do if you weren't watching all that same stuff on daytime television.